Hello Leos, welcome to Tarot with Kat, and thanks to my channel. Thanks for visiting my channel. Today is my very first day posting to YouTube. I've been reading tarot for years. If you want to know more about me, you can check out my short video that I posted in the link below. This reading is going to be for the month of September 2025 for Leos, the fifth of our zodiac signs. And I will be doing a short reading. I hope you like it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Please, please, please. That would help me so much since I'm just now starting out. And I really appreciate you being here. So let's clear this energy out. And let's see what the tarot has for Leo. So these would be people born between the July 23rd and August 22nd, I believe. Leos are like the most regal of the suits. They're known to be like majestic, courageous people. When a Leo walks in the room, they kind of command the room. They're all about family, pride, loyalty, strength. All three of my sons are Leos. And so, yes, so this reading is for Leos for the month of September 2025. Today is August 31st, 2025. And I'm doing one video per zodiac sign. And these are just jumping on out. So that's cool. I like it when they do that. Welcome to my channel. Again, I want to encourage you to hit the like and subscribe button, please, please. If you really love the video at the end and you think it's worth it and you're able to, I would love it if you could buy me a coffee. But if you can't do it, if it's a stretch, please, no worries. I hope you enjoy the reading. All right, so coming up for you, Leo, for the month of September is a Four of Pentacles. Your challenge is the Five of Pentacles. Down here in your subconscious environment here, what you have down in your tool chest is a Ten of Swords. In your immediate past, we have a Page of Pentacles. Look at all these pentacles. We've got, in the ideal of the situation for September, is a Seven of Pentacles. Immediate future, we're looking at the Emperor. And then you are Temperance down here. This represents your feeling in the situation in September. Your environment, though, around you is giving the Eight of Swords. So we'll talk about that in just a minute. In the hopes and fears spot, we've got a Wheel of Fortune. And our final outcome, one of my favorite cards, the Two of Cups. That's awesome. That's a beautiful card. All right. Interesting spread, Leo. Also, we're going to pull a clarifying card. I have another writer. I don't like calling it the writer deck. The artist who designed this deck was a woman. She was half Jamaican, half white. So a woman of color, probably lesbian or transgender, who knows. She lived and worked in the early 1900s. I love her work. Her name is Pamela Coleman Smith. And a lot of tarot readers have taken to calling the deck the Smith deck, or the Coleman Smith deck, or the Waite Smith deck, because all Ryder did was produce it and then profit. He got a lot of profit. She never got any of the profit. Anyway, so this is also a Ryder deck. It's a holographic one, so I'm waiting for our one card, and I think it's this guy. And we'll check that card out at the very end. That's a clarifying card, which will verify and confirm all of this. It's going to be really fun during the reading. As I'm doing this reading, if any of this is ringing true to you and you think, let me turn this straight, and you think you might know what that clarifying card is, put it down in the comments below. That should be interesting. All right, so Leo, one of my favorite signs. You are represented for the month of September for your horoscope. You're represented by the Four of Pentacles, which is a sign of having money, but really being worried about losing it, worried about holding on to it, maybe worried about not investing it properly, not handling it right, is what is representing you right now. And your obstacle that you face is the Five of Pentacles. Fives are always cards of loss. And this is a card of being like left out in the cold. Maybe there's a business thing and you didn't get your fair share and you got left out in the cold or something like that. Here you're all worried about this and then you're left out in the cold. I don't know, but that's what's coming up for you, and then for what's crossed you for the month of September for you to deal with or be aware of is that Five of Pentacles. So down here, maybe in conjunction as it related to this, you're feeling in your subconscious the Ten of Swords. It's just totally defeated. Totally defeated. This is a rough card, but it's also a card of completion, and it's all over. And the cycle starts, and we start new, and we start fresh, and it opens all kinds of doors for all kinds of new possibilities once you've gone through this. But this is what I'm seeing for you in your subconscious here. In your immediate past, I'm seeing a Page of Pentacles. So, again, more Pentacles. So you've had an offer from somebody in your immediate past that has to do with maybe improving your finances, maybe a job improvement, maybe a promotion or a raise. Page is usually a preliminary offer. Maybe this is a sign that there's a little bit of maybe a training you have to go to or something like that in order to realize more money. Maybe you need to be undergoing some training. Pages are apprentices, and so in your immediate past, maybe you've just begun this in your immediate past because it's coming up in your immediate past, so that you can improve this situation you're facing here. Maybe you had a layoff, and so now you're retraining, and so your ideal is some Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, which is a good card. It's a card of harvest. He's harvested all his stuff, and he's looking, he's going, all right, this isn't bad, but I could do better. He's like, is this it? Is this all there is? I could do better. It's a card of action. It would be associated with the seventh major arcana, which is the Chariot, which is a card of taking action. So it's like, okay, got this harvest. How are we going to invest it so that we make it grow even more? Where do we go to next? And so in your immediate future, I have the Emperor coming up. He is all four kings combined. He is stability. He is power. He's rules. He's stability and power. So I don't know if this is somebody who's going to come into your life, or if this is a position that you are going to step into in your near future. This Emperor position of power, control, balance in all things, can power over not only your emotions, but your thoughts and your relationships, and all of that. So that's what's in your immediate future here. For you and your subconscious and how you're feeling in September in your environment, we've got the Temperance card. It's another major arcana. It's our 14th major arcana, and it has to do with keeping the balance, keeping the flow. She's pouring the water from one cup into another. It's about keeping things balanced out. Maybe you're trying to do like kind of a balancing act and make sure that all the different areas of your life are getting balanced out, is where you're coming from, or what you're wanting to do, your subconscious. But your environment is giving us the Eight of Swords. So you're feeling trapped and attacked. But it's also a prison of your own making, because the bonds are loose and the blindfold over her eyes is very loose. If you just shook your head, you could see that the swords are just stuck in the ground. They're not actually going to hurt you. You can walk right out of there. There is a solution, but you're feeling like you don't know your environment. You're feeling a lot of attack around you and not being sure what to do or the right thing to do, and feeling kind of trapped. Hopes and fears, and I'm thinking hopes. Wheel of Fortune, 10th major arcana. So 10 and 10. So in order to get the wheel is always spinning. So you went through something horrible, the wheel is going to turn again. You're going to enter a whole new chapter of life, especially right now, especially with the planets the way they are, with Mercury in this alignment. It opens up portals for like major shifts like that. So that would be the World card, those major shifts. So you're hoping for a whole new turnaround, a whole new life, a whole new thing. And it is the 10 card, which is associated with what you've been through. Remember, 10s have to happen in order to spin the wheel and start fresh, start new. And so what's the ultimate outcome? We've got a Two of Cups. So it's a beautiful card. It's a card of new relationships and new, not necessarily romantic relationships, although it could be a brand new romantic interest, but more often than not, it's mutually beneficial work relationships or friendships that just really benefit you both, and it flows both ways, and you feel appreciated, and so that's the ultimate outcome for you for September. So yeah, so that's our outlook for the month of September. Looks like big changes coming. An environment that might be kind of unsteady. Maybe you've experienced some loss here with your money stuff. Been maybe a major loss. It was really difficult, but you got some opportunities coming, and you're going to be nurturing them, and you're coming into your power here with the Emperor. So as long as you're practicing and you have temperance, so you're balancing things out. So the Wheel of Fortune is going to spin, and you're going to have some beautiful new relationships starting up in the month of September. All right, let's see what the clarifying card is. I wonder if any of you put your guesses down below. Let's see. So our clarifying card is the Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands battle. It's card of, so again, associated with the Chariot, having to take action. You're fighting a lot of battles, but you're above them all. You see all those other wands are down here. You're above them, kind of fighting everything off. It kind of goes with this, not being able to see where, all these threats are coming from. And you're probably going to be feeling like this in September, like you're constantly having to put out little fires and stuff. But don't worry, because the outcome is looking wonderful. And that is your reading, Leo, for the month of September 2025. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit like, please hit subscribe. If you're able to buy me a coffee, it would be so appreciated. Thank you so much. I'm Kat. Have a wonderful time. See you soon. Bye, Leo.